But do you know what I mean? Like that trend that we're
Whoa,
going
whoa, hang on.
around.
What do you mean, Crash Mat? What do you mean? Hang on. Why are you making fun of an odd man? What's odd about him at all? I
What's
don't
odd about
understand.
him?
What's odd about
What's
him?
odd? And we should be spreading the joy of this delightful
Are
man.
you telling me that a man older than our generation is odd for spreading positivity and joy with his dance moves?
Exactly. And that's all he wants to do. Spread joy, spread a bit of love.
Do you want to get kicked out of this live?
Because I will. I can kick him. I can't really see you. You're very small, but if I can see the comments.
Crash Mat, I very, very, very much suggest that you behave right now, Sunshine.
Is someone giving you problems? That's what I mean. There's trolls, and now that I'm around with Paul, people like trying to attack me. Horrendous.
I know it's bloody horrendous. I don't know why people are so against Paul, man. He's a lovely chap.
It's horrendous.
All he wants is just spread joy and happiness amongst the world.
Exactly. I think that. Oh, hang on, we got someone joining. I didn't press nothing.
Hello, Ray.
Yeah. Is it Ray or Ray?
It's Ray. It's a cultural thing. Don't pronounce it wrong, or else you'll be deemed as a racist.
Oh well, I don't know, do I, mate? I've not come across the name before.
I know. It's just I'm here to educate you on stuff like that. But Ray, how are you? They're obviously very ignorant, and you should kick them immediately.
I'll kick them. I don't know. They have to get people in that are appropriate, you know.
We only like Paul stands in here, so you're going to have to get out respectfully.
See who else we've got. Maybe someone else will want to say something. People are always edging for Paul. Apparently, loads of people are doing it. That's wonderful.
Are you a proud Paul Breach edger?
Hi guys.
Hi there. Is it? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like one, Holly.
Wagwan. So I met Paul. I know Paul personally. Yeah, I met him.
That's good. Yeah. How do you mean?
I met him through secondary school. Like I was in secondary school. He wasn't in secondary school, but you know, I just love Paul. I think he's a really determined person, very resilient.
Why are you laughing? Come on, she's sharing a story.
My cat's in the room. I'm allergic to cats. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that, Ollie.
I say that. It's okay. I say that because he, so he would stand outside the school gate.
Right.
And he did that for a few months. Just singing.
Why are you laughing? I don't get it. This rough gear. Sorry, I have to stop. Look, mate, if you're drinking, look, if you've got a problem, don't, because this is serious.
Next time, have an outburst. I'll turn my camera off. I'm so sorry, mate.
Sorry, Ollie, carry on.
Sorry, yeah. So he'd stand outside the school gate and he'd do his Green Grass song.
Oh, and I love that, doesn't it? That makes me joyful.
It reminds me that the grass is in fact green.
Yeah,
he did that for a few months.
Unless you're talking about Paul shade.
I think a few girls rejected him, which I think was really nasty, personally.
Because he's just always trying to find friends. You know what I mean?
Seriously, yeah. And actually, he rejected a few year 11s first.
Right.
But finally, Evans, you know, I think he was at the wrong end.
Can I ask you a question? Why are you muting your mic? Are you laughing at Paul?
No, it's kind of emotional because...
You better not
do you think she's laughing?
I think she's laughing. It makes me so enraged.
No, that really winds me up, Holly. That's what I mean. I can't always tell who's taking the mic.
Holes in my wall if people keep laughing at Paul. Paul saved
exactly. Like, look, we've got this lovely man here.
That smile saved my life.
Exactly, and then we got bloody trolls, and they lead you down the garden path, man.
No, I'm just getting really emotional because of how much I love Paul. I'm okay. I'm content now.
Yeah, it's annoying. Really annoying.
How did you come into contact with Paul? Because Paul saved my life. I fell onto a set of train tracks, and Paul, what he did was he jumped on the train. He jumped on the train tracks and he stopped the train with his muscles, and then he jumped off and started dancing, and it saved my life. It was.
Are you taking the mic?
Sorry, why would I be taking the mic about something as serious?
You're telling me he stopped a train?
Are you sure you know the real Paul Breach? You know how
I'm not sure about you sometimes, you know. I'm not sure about him. I think he drinks too much. He drinks, and then I think he gets a bit silly, and I don't know about that. We're just gonna get Holly in because I wasn't sure if it were him taking the mic or her taking the mic. let's get Ollie back in and see what Ollie had to say. It's loading. I was starving and Paul gave me a last slice of Billy Bear ham. That's lovely.
Hiya.
How are you, mate?
I was being serious. I kept muting
I couldn't tell. Yeah, I couldn't tell what were going on. I'm not sure if it were. Go on, just say.
I think it was frothy. So I just wanted to share my and Paul's sort of friendship. It was never a relationship. It was a friendship. He'd never go for anyone younger than the legal age, of course.
To like be friends with, yeah.
Yeah, he just wanted to be friends because you know he's a young guy at heart. He's just a young guy at heart.
I mean, he's youthful looking. I mean, look at his face.
He's 44. Happy birthday, Paul. But he's a young guy at heart. And he just wanted to connect with people on the same basis as him.
Right.
And he got like the entrance wrong. The year 7s go in a different entrance.
You're right.
And I think, the year 11s weren't for him. So
that's what I mean, because currently he picks up my sister from school. And he's just done that off the goodness of his heart. And she's currently year 7. And, you know, it's like, who else would do that? Apart from that.
Who else would do that?
Do you know what I mean?
He would ferry, like, he would walk us all to the bus stop and then he'd sit on the bus with us and like be on his phone and he would know every time someone got off and like where they got off and he would check so that everyone got home safely. Exactly. He's a good guy, and I mean, like, it just means, you know, so I have to look after my sister a lot, right? So it just means, you know, on days when I can't pick her up because I'm like down the job centre or whatever, or I've got a meeting, he'll be there, pick her up. He's got her for like a couple of hours. She comes back, she's fed, you know, she's tired, she looks like she's had a good time. And, you know, she's she's much quieter nowadays. She used to be like have loads of trouble at school and be really like, you know, but she's just calmed down. Yeah. And I think he's a good influence. Well, I think it's because he's such a good parent. To his son, that, you know, he's had all that experience and so he really knows how to work with the children. And although he would never call me a child to me myself,
no, because he treats everyone like an adult. Yeah.
He's he is waiting till I go into year 9 till he like gives me a Snapchat, but I respect that. I have asked.
Yeah, it's just because he's been stung in the past by, like, you know, fake news and stuff.
Exactly. So, and he just texts me good night every night. So that's quite nice.
Man. He's a good man.
And I feel like I see him walking past the window sometimes to check that I've made it home safe.
But I think he has that sort of vibe. Like, I think people don't get it. It's just like, he's such like a glowing personality that, like, sometimes I'll go to bed at night, you know, and he's staying here with me. And sometimes I feel like he's in the room. Do you know what I mean? Even though I know he's not. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like his presence. Yeah, like a guardian angel. Like sometimes I feel like he's like just like over me, you know?
Yeah. Like look at his face. He just like
it feels like that. It does feel like that. That's why I took that photo. So I was in his dad's, and that's on the just before you go up the stairs. Right. So I just took a snap of that, and I went, I just want that.
I wish it was not in black and white.
Why?
I'd like a colour version, just because I know people take the mick, yeah, but I really love the colouring on his face. Like, I just feel like it makes his eyes shine.
Exactly, he gets a lot of it for his rosacea, but like I think it just makes him, you know, and he's quite beautiful.
Yeah, I think the fact he's got no eyebrows like brings out his eyes more. Personally,
well, he has got eyebrows.
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course. I just meant like the very light, fair-coloured eyebrows. Beautiful.
We've got someone else that wants to join. Perhaps they want to share their experience with Paul. Just get them in, Holly.
All right. Hi, B.
B, how are you?
Oh.
Yes. Sometimes they get nervous, Holly. They you know.
Stunned. I think there's too much they need to say about Paul, how great he is, that they just get a bit.
You're absolutely right. That was Ollie there. Ollie, very nice young man. Goes to school, studying, doing all the right things that you should be doing. Is Paul alive? Don't worry. See, because I know people get sad, and it's not time for I'd touch wood. Hopefully we'll never have to have that state of mourning. But I think it will be like when the Queen died, because he means that like if you've not been around with him like I have, people like flock to him, mate. Do you know what I mean? And he's done way more for the country than the Queen has. I'll do a quick poll. Smiley face if you think it should be a national state of mourning when, if or when Paul passes away, hopefully in the future, far off. And cry and react, I guess, if like you think, I don't know, that the Queen was more important, but I don't. I genuinely think Paul has done more for this country than the Queen has. And if the Queen had, a day or whatever, I was in the job centre, so I didn't bother. But, then Paul should have the same. See that? It's pretty neck and neck, and we've got lots of trolls in. So I know that most of you are hitting the smile face for a state of national mourning. And I'll let him know that, because sometimes, as Shed was saying before, sometimes he does feel like people are out to kill him. But this will prove that people don't want to. Do you know what I mean?
Promise, before I go to bed, I will behave myself.
Good. Mm-hmm. So what else can we talk about? Because I think we've covered, a good amount here. I'll be going live tomorrow with Paul, guys. He goes to bed way earlier than I do. He has to wake up early and, do the school run and that. So
I love you so much, man. Genuinely, I love you. So this is what I needed tonight, man.
That's the thing. That's what the love of Paul will do. Just bring people together. So I appreciate your kind words, mate. We got someone sending quite a few gifts that wants to jump in, mate. Do you mind if they join?
Yeah, no, it's your live, man. You can do whatever you want. I don't mind.
Oh, cool, good. So she sent some. She sent gifts, but she didn't request to join. Actually, she just wanted to do that. I suppose.
Is it Everlasting by any chance? Because she specifically asked me if she can get in. She sent quite a few gifts.
Yeah, possibly. I feel like I recognise that person. I think that's a friend of Paul's, so I've just sent them an invite. I recognise that person, actually. I think that's a relation of Paul's.
Oh, Callum, you need to slow your roll. What do you mean Paul told me to call him Daddy? Do you want to stay here, or do you want to get out? Because you need to behave yourself right now, sunshine.
Shout out Leah, I think. I recognise Leah. She used to know Paul quite well. Mm-hmm. He hasn't spoken to her in quite a while, but I hope everything's going all right with your studies, Leah. She was a nice girl, Leah. Right, sorry, continuing. We're just going to read some of the comments. Let's have a look.
I'm here to listen and answer any questions you might want to ask.
Let's see. Let's see what you think of this. He babysits me little sister, and he's so good. Even stays in her room to look out for her on the cheap.
He's such a hero. He's such a bloody hero.
Exactly. Such a nice man.
He is such a nice man.
Let's see what else people are saying. I love Paul. It's just a classic one. Come to Sun Siesta. I don't know where that is, Gareth. He's like an uncle to all of us. That's a good one. Uncle is a good one.
LB is spamming.
What's LB saying?
And I come in, I have 2 stories about Paul. Maybe it's 2 stories about them commending Paul because of how brave he is, mate.
Let's have a look.
Hi, LB. What are you saying?
We've got LB. What does that stand for, please?
It's my nickname.
Breach?
It's my first
I think
name.
it stands for
my initial.
Love Breach. That's
Love Breach. Is it Love Breach?
I think that's what
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
All right. What can we do? That's a lot. Is you a fan account?
Yeah. I'm a fan of Paul because he's saved my life 2 times. Not like obviously physically saved my life, but he's done things for my life. Can I say what happened?
Yeah, please, because I'll record these and it'll make him happy tomorrow.
Champion, go ahead.
So, I was on the bus and he was doing his little green dance on the bus, and someone tried robbing my wallet.
Oh no!
And he chased him out of the bus, and he got my wallet back for me. And then the second time, He saved my kitten from getting run over, as you
Yeah.
can see in the picture. He's such an amazing man, and I have to say hashtag Edge for Ball Preach because he's amazing.
Edge for Paul. I think we can all
Yes,
agree
Edge
there.
for
Edge for Paul. I'll let him know that because honestly, he's so humble. He doesn't tell me half the things that he gets up to.
Right, Drew,
Do you know what I
Jenny,
mean?
right. You can
Yeah, I
say
think he don't want to take so much credit for how he is, but
How
he should
much-
100%.
Drew, how much money would you pay for me? Would you give me to get a Paul Reach tattoo?
Oh, I don't know because
You should
it's
do it
like
for
he's a
free, I can't
celebrity,
lie. You
so
should
I
do
don't
it-
know
you should
what
get it for
his.
free because of how amazing he is.
But he's a celebrity, do you know what I mean? So like, I don't know if we're allowed to use his endorsement. Like, he gave me permission to put this on tonight.
No, because it's like, you know how people get Cillian Murphy from Peaky Blinders tattooed on their bodies? I
Right.
think I should get Paul Breach tattooed on maybe my leg or maybe my arm on like a spot that I have free.
I reckon you
suppose
should get on
that'd be
your
nice.
forehead, I can't lie.
That would be a very good investment.
Yeah, I think people will love that.
Mm.
And I think he would love it as well.
Got more comments coming in. Paul is a lovely man.
It's a joke. No,
You
we're
don't
not
need a
joking.
tattoo. You can feel him on your heart. That's lovely. That's a lovely
Definitely
thing
get
to
on
say.
your face. Exactly that. What is this guy saying off topic? Because he's amazing. He's
This is
amazing
Paul
guy.
Breach. This is Paul
Like,
Breach.
that
Edging for
photo
Paul.
is amazing.
Come on,
His
guys,
hair
let's
looks
get more edging
great.
for Paul in the chat, just so we know you're all
Let's
supporting.
get some
guys.
edging for Paul in the
Hashtag
chat.
Edge to Paul.
Yes,
Edge for Paul.
get a Breach tattoo on the same arm as Savile. No, that's not funny. That really isn't
No,
funny.
I'll get
That's
them
not
out.
funny.
Stuff like that.
I'll get them out right now. Are they gone? Did I do it? Have I pressed the wrong thing?
I think you just kicked someone off, I'm pretty sure.
No, because I was trying to chuck him out. The person that was saying the racist things. Did that work? I don't know what I've done there or whether I've done it correctly or not. Regardless. Guys, you know, lots of things have been happening this evening for Paul. And people came in here. There were a few trolls, but we dealt with them. I'm going to be ending the live very soon. If anyone else wants to jump in, you know, as you all know, Paul knows. I can't point. I don't want to cover his beautiful face. As you all know, Paul has what's it called? He speaks sign language, and he's asked for some love signs, and all of the money goes to charity. Paul has some exciting news on the way about his tour, and we need to, you know, raise some funds for that. So if you want Paul to come to a neighbourhood near you, drop us a gift and we'll make it happen. I'm not his boyfriend, no. I have a lot of love and respect for Paul, but you know, I'm not going to confirm or deny whether we've had an intimate relationship. Money from eating meat live going to what charity? Don't know what you're talking about. So kind of you house Paul. Yeah, at the moment I'm kind of housing him, yeah. Keep him well out of my neighbourhood. Feed, join, mate. Tell us where you are and we'll make sure it's not on the tour, but you got a request to join. Drew, can God come through again? Probably. I imagine if we get enough gifts. Let's see what else people are saying. Any requests to join? Let's get people in who wants to have a chat. Anybody in particular? Guys, so if you want Paul to come to your neighbourhood, let us know where. We're setting up a big tour 2025. You can't simply just join, guys. You have to either send a gift and then request to join, otherwise I just can't see it. It's how it works. I don't make the rules. It's how it is.